What's up, guys? Today I am going to be reviewing a AI called Grok. So, Grok was developed as another one of Elon Musk's projects, as well as his other projects that you've probably heard of. X that he bought, Tesla that he co-founded, just a bunch of different projects. So, Grok, I have found one of the best AIs, better than ChatGPT, better than Gemini, just because it is so unbiased. So it can be biased, like if you ask who is the best president, it'll probably say like George Washington. To be honest, I'm not really sure. But see how it's pulling it through X posts? It's trained primarily off of X, so it's very interesting how it works. In fact, you can even use Grok on X, so this is actually really cool. And if you go back here, you can see that you could like regenerate it, you could copy it, copy the share link. You could do a lot of these things, but if you go over to Grok and you ask the same question, so I'll copy this and I'll paste it in here. So everything's gonna go through, and I'm pretty sure, sometimes there's a little button where an X pops up, and you can repost it on X. So we'll probably see that down the line. So it got it from a lot of these X posts right here, and some of these web pages right here, and based on that, it concluded that the current president, Trump, is the best president, or is the president, not the best president. I forgot to add best. So if I add in who is the best president, it'll give me the best president. See, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Franklin D. Roosevelt, pretty agreeable people that most people tend to agree on. So it tries to say unbiased, and it's very interesting. And a lot of AIs like ChatGPT won't allow you to curse. So say we go to ChatGPT, then we say curse. Oh, so I'll say a curse word. Now this is not necessarily a good thing, so it's not actually gonna say anything. But if you go over to Grok and you say like, say a basic curse word. See, so it'll say it and it just won't go like, basically it won't try to keep it chill or actually give you what you want and not something completely random that you didn't ask for, which a lot of other AIs do. So we'll do the same thing and we'll test it on Gemini. Not now. We'll just go back and we'll just copy this. Copy. Go back over to Gemini, paste it in. See? So Grok is the only one that'll actually listen to things like that. So I find that incredibly interesting. And this is just pretty much revolutionary, I would say, because of not only you got it engaging with the web pages, you have it engaging with X posts, which show you real people's perspectives on everyday life. So it's not just like the media, you're getting actual perspectives. So that's, I find, very interesting. It also has these modes: deep search, deeper search. I never use it. Think, I guess it just makes it think harder. But I'm going to now try a image. So I can scroll down to downloads, and we're just going to do my logo, Sea Dog. So we're going to open that up, and I'm going to say add wings to the figure. So it might not do it perfectly because it might not be able to identify what the figure is, but we're just going to see what's going to happen. One thing I do really like about their image generation is it shows you the lines in progress of when it's doing it. So it kind of messed it up here, didn't do the best here, but you can see how you can see how it like added the wings in and it identified that this is the main subject. So this is actually a very new AI just publicized recently, I think February 21st, I want to say. But it's just very, very interesting. You can actually, I think, go back models. Oh, no, you can't on here. There is a way, like, once you hit the limit, but their limits are excellent, in my opinion. And you can even, I mean, it's premium is not really necessary, but if you really wanted to, you could go $30 a month. So you get more Grok 3, 100 queries per 2 hours. That's a really good rate. More images. I don't know why you'd be doing thousands of images, but it'd be interesting. And you could get 100 images per 2 hours. The memory, the extended access to thinking, deep search, and deeper search. So that is quite interesting. And I know I've been saying interesting a lot, sorry. You could go to yearly, so $300 a year. So that's actually cutting the price down by, you can see, 25. So it's $25 a month versus $30 a month. We don't really need to go into more pricing, but you can see how the AI just understands. Oh, you also got all these different personas. So you got the loyal friend, the homework helper, not a doctor, not a therapist, companion, and unhinged comedian. That was kind of what I was showing you without concurse. Not the best use of AI, but it's still a very interesting feature. You can edit images, which is what I kind of showed, but you don't even need to hit the edit images button. You can already do that. Workspaces, I've never really tried this out, but I think it allows you to like organize your thoughts if you wanted to. And all around, it's just a pretty good AI. It'll even critique itself, like, tell me the bad things about Grok. Look. So it gives down a whole rundown of the bad things. Limited context understanding. I might misrepresent. Now, if I copy this, I'm going to copy that, paste it into ChatGPT, and just change that to ChatGPT. Now, I'm pretty sure it'll give you some things that might be bad, but it doesn't give as much detail into like why it could be so much worse. So that's interesting. Um, you can go to ChatGPT and say, describe what cars. Just keep it really simple. To a person who likes rocks, that is 12. Oh, I spelt what wrong. Okay, so we'll paste that in, and it'll just tell us. It'll tell you super fast. And now I'll say, add curse words. Oh, add curse words. So look, it's not really saying like real curse words, but it's interesting. So Grok, in my opinion, is just one of the best AIs, and I feel like I should just share that to everyone. So I think that's going to be it for the video. Have a nice day, and join my Discord. Make sure to subscribe and like and comment as well.